Okay, so this is how to exchange an extruder body. We've got the filament taken out, and we've got the bed dropped down to about 200. And then we're going to start by unscrewing this cover on both sides. Sliding it off and moving it to the side. Be careful because there's a fan in here, and you don't want to yank those wires out. The next thing we're going to do is take off the fan mount, put it up here, and then we're going to unscrew this screw right here, which holds the hot end. We're going to take this screw completely out, and then make sure your hot end is pulled down before touching it, and you're going to slide it out from the bottom. And then there are two screws under here holding the extruder block on, so we're going to unscrew those. And then unplug the motor and take this entire piece off. At this point, if you have a new extruder block with a motor attached to it, you can just set the new one back on and reattach it. If not, then you're going to have to move the motor to the new extruder block. So we have 3 screws that we're going to unscrew from the top of this. We're going to unscrew these 3 screws. Lift it off, and then to put the new one back on, we're going to take it with the screws in. We're going to line this push fit up with this white connector, make sure they're on the same side, and then slowly screw these back in. Before you torque them all the way down, you want to make sure that this side is parallel to the motor. So you want to straighten it up as much as you can. Hold it tight. And then torque it down. So then we're going to set it back on here. You're going to make sure that it's not sitting on top of the wires and that the wires are in the gap under it. And then we're going to screw in the 2 screws on the bottom. So it's easier to get them both started and then finish them, so that you can make sure it's lined up right. When these screws are all the way in, they should be flush with this bottom plate. Okay. And then we're going to put the hot end back in with all the cords in the back. And replace the screw that holds it. And once that's in, you can put your fan mount back on. And plug the motor back in. then we're going to replace this cover. And you slide this down. You want to make sure that these fan wires are going through this little gap so that they're not getting pinched. And same thing on the other side. You make sure that the fan wires aren't even pinched at all because it could cause the fans to stop working. Tighten everything down, and then at this point you'll want to go through and level the nozzles and re-gap your bed.